Ata Maria, kia koutou, no mai ki tēnei, Karakia mō te ata. Welcome to morning prayer for today, Friday the 24th of September, the end of the week. And it's a one where it's been great to be able to get stuck into those takeaway treats, I guess, for most of us in Tāmaki. And for those of you in the rest of the country, we're not jealous at all. We're very happy for you all. And possibly I might have to confess telling a bit of a teka there before the end of the Karakia. But it's good to, as ever, every day to join together with you in worship. Even though we can't meet in person, it's such a blessing that we can do this virtually together and to keep this habit and practice of prayer going. Let's begin with the prayer of preparation. Ki inoi tahi tātou. E te atua kārawa, e tūwhera ana ngā ngākau katoa ki a koe. E mohiotia ana ngā hiahia katoa, e kore hoki a ngaro i a koe, te mea huna. Horoia o mātou whakaro e tō wairua tapu, kia pono ai tō mātou aroha ki a koe, kia tika ai te whakanui i tō ingoa tapu, ko ihu karaiti hoki tō mātou ariki. Āmene. We're going to have a new hymn from the Reverend Kirian Hokianga, hymn 191.
Tēnā koutou te whānau, ko tā tātou himene, ko tahi rau iwa te kaumātahi o ngā himene.
Thank you to the Reverend Kirian Hokianga for that. We're going to have a reading now from Psalm chapter 54. Come with great power, O God, and rescue me. Defend me with your might. Listen to my prayer, O God. Pay attention to my plea. For strangers are attacking me. Violent people are trying to kill me. They care nothing for God. But God is my helper. The Lord keeps me alive. May the evil plans of my enemies be turned against them. Do as you promised and put an end to them. I will sacrifice a voluntary offering to you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good. For you have rescued me from my troubles and have helped me to triumph over my enemies. Hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. Thanks be to God. Now, our coho this morning comes from the Reverend Mark Barnard from Hear Tapu in Mangurupiriti. And then after that, the Reverend Kirian Hokianga will be coming back to sing the benediction to close our Karakia this morning. Over to you, Reverend Mark.
Kia ora koutou, I tēnei karakia mo te ata nei. In this morning's karakia, we're focusing on Psalm 54. In this psalm, David is crying out to be rescued. We're told that he's in hiding, his enemies are pursuing him, and he cries out to God, God, rescue me. Have you ever needed rescuing? Have you ever been in the situation where you needed to be rescued? I can remember a story from when I was about 12. I'd entered into an orienteering competition, and I was pretty excited about this competition. And as we set out, we ran and off we went into the bush, trying to look for these particular markers to mark off our little cards. And as I took off, I went into this big sort of swamp. And I found myself all of a sudden in the middle of this swamp, surrounded by all these bushes of cutty grass. And all of a sudden I was completely lost. And I just remember as a 12-year-old crying out, help! Somebody help me! Somebody help me! I needed rescuing. And that was a pretty scary moment. No one came to my aid. No one came and rescued me. And eventually I stumbled out of the cutty grass swamp, and my legs were all lots of scratches and cuts all over them. And I think I gave up on the orienteering and went back to school feeling pretty sorry for myself. And that was the end of my orienteering career. However, I do remember in that moment that sense of fear, that adrenaline, and that moment where I cried out, help, rescue me. I wonder if there's a sense of that for David here in the psalm today. Help, he's crying out. God, rescue me. What do you do when you're lost? What do you do when you've lost your way? Who do you cry out to? What do you use as your compass? I know as a 12-year-old I wasn't very good at using the compass that I was given for the orienteering. I didn't really know how to use it properly and I got lost. But here in the psalm I get a sense that our compass is prayer. Our compass, that which shows us the way to true north, is prayer. That when we're lost, we're afraid and we're crying out, rescue me. That prayer is our compass. Prayer brings us back to that due north. I don't know about you, but over lockdown I've found myself sometimes scattered, sometimes a bit lost, sometimes crying out, God, where should I go? What should I do? And then I'm reminded of my place of prayer to call out to God. God, come and rescue me. There's an ancient prayer of the church that says, O God, make speed to save us. O Lord, make haste to help us. It's a cry that just invites God to come and be with us. So friends, I invite you with us all at this time to cry out to God, to rescue us, to come to that place of prayer. Prayer as our compass, as we call out to our God to come close to us. Amen. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou I tēnei rā.